Apple Watch Series 9 versus Ultra 2. Here are 25 differences. Number one, the packaging is really premium on the Ultra. It looks very adventurous and has a nice presentation. Number two, the chargers are different. You get a standard plastic charging cable with the standard Apple Watch, and if you get the stainless, it's upgraded to a metal version, but the Ultras come with a braided cable, which you cannot buy separately. And number three is the design. The regular Apple Watches look sleek, they look nice, and they fit with all sorts of different clothing, whereas the Ultras, well, they look very sporty, especially with the included watch band. So I upgraded mine and it makes it fit a lot better with nicer, more formal attire, but you still have that orange button on the side. Number four are the weights. The Ultra is so much heavier than the standard Apple Watches, and you absolutely notice that on your hand. It takes a while to get used to it. And number five adds on to that with thickness. The Ultra is way thicker, almost double when you look at them side by side, and to me, that is not a good thing. It takes a while to get used to, and if you're gonna be using the sleep tracking, it is way less comfortable. Number six is the waterproofing. You have 50 meters compared to 100 on the Ultra. Now, I think for most people, that's not gonna make a difference, but that just goes into the water features, which is number seven. The Ultra comes with depth sensors, water temperature sensing, specific things for diving. You guys could see how it's designed for adventure. And if you're gonna be in the ocean, which I have used this in the ocean, you don't have to worry about anything, and you're gonna have extra features if you do those kinds of things. Now, number eight also has to do with adventuring, and that is the dual frequency GPS, which is more accurate than the standard one. So it could be quicker at acquiring a signal and have more accuracy. Now with that, for number nine, we have the exclusive Wayfinder face with the instant compass that updates. So that is really nice if you need to track where you're gonna go. Now, personally, I've only used it a couple times, even though I do like hiking, but that is a nice feature. And same thing with number 10, which is the night mode that you can get for low light visibility conditions. And it also looks pretty cool, where you don't get that with the regular Apple Watch. Now 11, if you get lost, you have an 86 decibel siren that can be heard up to 600 feet away on the Ultra. This thing gets loud. Now that's not only for hiking and being in the wilderness. If you just want to be safe or you're walking around at night in the city, that's something that's nice to get attention and to scare people off if you need to. Number 12 are the differences in speakers. The Ultra is a lot louder than the regular Apple Watch. And that's not only because of the thicker, larger size, but it actually has two speakers built in instead of one. Go ahead and take a listen to this sound comparison. Number 13 are the microphone differences. We have 3 microphones instead of 1. Now in environments like this, it's not a huge difference, but if you're in loud environments or you're outdoors where there's wind noise, the Ultra will be able to pick up your voice better for calls. Number 14 gets into durability, and this one is huge. Now, if you get the Series 9, that is the regular price aluminum model, that will scratch very easily. Both my wife's and my son's aluminum one scratched up very easily. Now, the stainless one is more durable, but it still shows micro scratches, and it's not as durable as the Ultra. The first gen Apple Watch Ultra, I had it for about a year, and it still looks like new. 16th on the list is the display materials. The aluminum regular Apple Watches come with Ion X glass, which is hardened, compared to sapphire crystal. Now, the Ultra comes with that sapphire crystal, and the stainless steel models of the regular Apple Watch do as well, but jerry-rig everything tested them, and it looks like the Ultras actually come with slightly harder, more pure sapphire that is more durable. With that, the Ultra has that flat design which protects the screen, so because of that, my Ultra still looks like new, even though I've hit it against things quite often. Now, with that said, it can also damage things, like it can literally take off chunks of my fingernails fingernail because it's a very sharp edge. So if you bump into it, you might be damaging other surfaces. 17 are the screen sizes. We have 49 millimeters on the Ultra compared to 41 and 45. Now the large screen is really nice. You have some more unique watch faces that can fit more complications, and in general, it is so nice to look at everything and get more screen real estate on there. And for the next one, if you are gonna be typing, which is way better than trying to do the little drawings on them, well, it is much easier on this large flat display. The next one is display brightness. This is huge. We have 2000 nits compared to 1000. And this is really nice for outdoor use in the sun. You never have to squint or try to look. The Ultra is so bright. And you also get a better, brighter flashlight feature. And next we have the action button built in where you can customize what it will do. You could start workouts, you could do the siren, you could do the flashlight, and that's something you don't get with the regular one, and that can be convenient. And for the next one, you also have that crown guard on the side. With the regular Apple Watches, this crown is sticking out, so if you're out and about, you're bending your wrist, you can constantly activate Siri, where with the Ultra, it helps you not activate it on accident. And for the next one, something that's not advertised is the stronger haptic motors with the Ultras. When you're scrolling, you feel it much better. It's more responsive. It's just a nice little extra touch. And then for the next one, the biggest reason for me to go with the Ultra is the better battery life. Now we have larger battery sizes, almost double, but in the real world, even though the actual rating is double on the Ultra, I've actually got closer to 3 times the capacity because a lot of things that run in the background, like running the OS and notifications, they take the same amount of power on both, but for the Ultra, it takes much less of the overall capacity. Now Apple is putting the same new chip in both, which is gonna help out with battery life on the Series 9, but it still won't be as good. And the next one is the colors. The Ultra has titanium, and with the Ultra 2, it looks like we're gonna get dark titanium, whereas the regular Apple Watch has a lot more color options that pop a bit more. And then the last one that I really wanna cover are the prices. You're looking at an Apple Watch that is basically twice the price if you're looking for the aluminum one. Now, of course, if you're gonna add on a larger size, and then if you're gonna get cellular, your prices get much closer. And then if you get a stainless steel model, well, the price tag is very close. It's pretty much a moot point there, but you get so much more features packed into the Ultra 2 than the Series 9. Now, there's a chance that Apple might be making a smaller size Ultra, which would make it a little bit lower price. And I really hope they do that because it's gonna help them sell, and it's gonna help with the size and weight and with the comfort, and then a lot more people will be able to get it instead of this huge, heavy, full-size 49mm Apple Watch Ultra. Let me know if those extra features are worth it to you and which one you will be buying. Click that circle above to subscribe and check out one of those videos right over there.